Gemini, good morning. This is a general reading, sun, moon, rising for everybody. New viewers, new subscribers, cross watchers, everybody's welcome. It's my great pleasure to be here and read for you. You know, the channel's doing very well, thank you, and your support is fabulous. It's very much appreciated, even though my comments are turned off. And yeah, I turned them off because the phone was just pinging every 2-3 seconds. And you know, I work 7 days a week. I have to detach. That said, please take the bits that resonate naturally. If it doesn't resonate naturally, let it be. Don't try and make it fit. I hope you'll stick around for another video. They are all different, okay? The energies are changing all the time. So, without further ado, my Gemini friends, what's going on with you? Energies, spirits, guides. What's going on for you? What messages does the universe want you to know? What energies and messages does the universe want you to know? Some of you are carrying a great weight that you want to release. King of Cups, Virgo energy, the Hermit, Three of Pentacles, trying to make everybody happy. I'm kind of getting here there's relationships very strong, perhaps with parents and with somebody you're attached to. Is trying to make it work. There's a lot of differences of opinion. As I say, there's a great weight and responsibility been put in on you from everybody. You seem to be the centre of attention. Well, the Empress. There's some parental issues here for one or two of you. Knight of Wands. The Star card. Aquarius. Wow, a lot of different mixed energies here. The Wheel of Fortune. You do feel like you put enough time and energy into a situation. Now, perhaps you're married or whatever your responsibilities, there's a great desire to be somewhere else. Like I say, you want to drop some of these responsibilities you feel are not yours to carry. Seven of Swords, you want to try and avoid conflict. Your life's about to take a very, very different direction, and many changes are taking place and will continue to change place for at least the next few months. Okay, now I'm getting here that one or two of you are dealing with a soulmate straight off the bat. There's a very strong desire. It's taking you all your time to control your emotions. All right, perhaps you're looking after a parent, or the parents are heavily involved in your life, but you want to detach from that. You feel you're given this situation enough support. You want to do something for yourself. You've been really seriously considering your position here. There's been a lot of introspection going. With one particular relationship, the person that you've been dealing with has gone quiet. They are a loner. They're perhaps a player type energy. All right. They're quite happy with their lifestyle being alone. Now they may very well be married, okay, or have children, but they love their independence. I'm getting here for some of you there is a distance relationship. Okay. Somebody who's trying to get back into your life. Somebody from the past. They've literally gone round in a full circle and they're coming back to you. All right. This could be a marriage where there's been a separation, and the person, the father of a child for some of you, or even if there is no children in your situation, this person wants to come back around, but you want to play things very, very differently. I'm kind of getting for some of you there is a job offer here, okay, that is going to take up a lot of your time. Perhaps you want to set up a business. Okay, and this means spending time, perhaps travel away from loved ones. All right, there is a huge desire. Some of you are wondering whether the decisions you're making, okay, are the correct ones. The universe is pushing you in a certain direction. That's a yes card, following your intuition. All right. You just want to be somewhere else at the moment. You want to avoid confrontation. There is some trust issues to overcome. Okay. Where there's a marriage that's broken up and are coming back together, yeah, there's a lot of trust issues. This is not something that's going to be resolved in 5 minutes. It's going to take time. Your question to yourself on getting is, have I got the time and energy that I want to put into this? Because work is playing a big part in my life now. Now, that's a decision. It's a decision that you know all too well, that to release some of these burdens that you're carrying, this heavy weight that I mentioned, it's a question of perhaps letting somebody into your life from the past, but on your terms. There has been some codependency in the past and breadcrumbing, a bit on both sides. This person could well be married or have a child, but it would seem that they want to come in under a very, very different energy. They're very passionate and very determined. Kind of getting you're going to hear, a lot of you will perhaps hear news coming in very, very unexpected from a person you didn't expect. Brand new opportunity. A lot of chemistry there. And as I say, for some of you, this is a career opportunity. Gives you a lot of inspiration, a lot of independence. Seeing the practical side of it. I'm picking up here an interview. All right. In the work, I'm getting that interview being successful. In the relationship side of it, I'm kind of getting here that a person has something to say to you. You don't need any answers off anybody else. They're within you. You only have to look inside. This is all about also what you want. There's the past energy here, the reconciliation, coming to terms with the past. Now, this to me is one of the most complicated cards in the deck. It can happen on 100 different levels. In this case, it's certainly not picking up where you left off, although this person you're dealing with could well think that, but it's not. You've changed. It's going to take this person by surprise. Assessing the risks. I'm kind of getting this person comes from a very, very different culture to you. Perhaps in even a different country. They grew up in a very, very different environment. They've got a lot to deal with at the moment. This is perhaps why they're quiet. But I'm getting that they will come in and let you know what's going on. Then that puts the decision in your kind of lap. But I'm getting a lot of uncertainty with this person because of the history. Because say this is very emotional. And for some of you there's a challenge here in the form of it's a career versus relationships. But what I am getting is a lot of happiness, a lot of contentment going forward. Despite the differences you could work out with this person, whether they're married, whether you're married. But there is a marriage involved in this, even if it's an influence from the parents. Okay, there's a lot of traditionalism around this. You're very traditionalistic. You could be dealing with a Taurus and an Aquarius. All right. You could also be dealing with a Virgo. Don't get too hooked up on star signs, but this. Wow, a lot of different energies. Kind of getting whichever route you take, you will achieve what you want to achieve. There is success here. The Fool card. Change of lifestyle, very big lifestyle changing decisions, and it could even mean uprooting and travelling permanently, relocation. I'm getting here an invite to go see somebody, whether that's with work or with relationships, depends on your situation, but there is travel here. There is the tendency to overthink. It's not only where you want to be, it's who you want to be with, and there's also the decisions about, which responsibilities that you feel are not yours to carry anymore. As I said, I keep referring to this dropping of this great weight, a big relief here, a big sigh of relief here I'm getting. There is forgiveness involved. As I say, there's trust issues. There is leaving a situation with, without too much fuss and ado. The Emperor here. Somebody here definitely wants to up their game. But they want to do it on their terms. But there is a perfect match, at least spiritually and energetically. Like I say, you could be dealing with a soulmate here, hence the strong pull. Two very different love relationships here, I'm getting. Planning is needed. There is going to be a transitional period. Okay, it's like you're in between worlds at the moment. Still dealing with the past. Energetically, it's coming to terms with the past. Okay, forgiving the past, whether that's with parents or an ex or whoever. Could even be a friend. Where there was a strong emotional connection here. But this is not just one big decision. This is a compound of 2 or 3 decisions, and I'm getting a lot of feelings being reawakened here. But it would seem the universe is trying to push you to clear your energies from the past, so that you can go forward in a much more stable situation, and put you in a situation where, in a place and with somebody that you feel like you belong. For one or two of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's a bit narcissistic. They love control, they love their freedom. They kind of want to feel that they're the ones to initiate everything, despite the reality. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching.